Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy that you're here, and I have to take a drink right away. I'm sorry. I just do. It's been one of those days. Raining, storming, flooding. How are you, everyone? Hello, my loves. How are you? I'm so happy to be here. Hi, everybody. I am just, oh my gosh. We have 90 people watching already. Please do me a favor. Click the like button for me, please. And if you're watching and your first time here, please subscribe. Doesn't cost anything. Please subscribe. Love to have you. We got a little housekeeping to take care of, my darlings. And first of all, Dana Mills has upgraded her membership to a Tarot Crime Lab Tech. For some reason, it will not allow me to scroll it down here. Whatever. Thank you very much, YouTube. But I wanted to acknowledge and thank you, my darling. So we're going to go on down here. We're going to go on down the road. And let's see. AKA became, she became a Zeldanator. And now the cat lady upgraded to a Tarot Crime Lab Tech. Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. Forgive the gravel voice. Pardon me. It's just like this. So look at all of you. Wonderful in the chat. Listen, I have the best group. And Melanie Little says the same thing. But we share a lot of you, so that's why. So hello. And look, we have another new member, Beth. Welcome, my darling. Welcome. Very happy that you're here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Wilma, evening all. It's just past midnight here in the UK, but the Eve sessions are so interesting. EVP sessions. I just have to keep awake. Well, bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I love how every one of you say hello to the other one. I was going to make some tea. I've got to tell you, I drink a London fog tea. One day we'll get into how to make that. But, I don't want to have to keep getting up and down. So I'm just going to be drinking water tonight. So hello, my darlings. Hello, my folks. My goodness, all of you are here. I'm just so happy. Hello. You guys make me so happy. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Roxy, bless you, my child. Thank you, my dear. I gotta give you the little shout out here. Let me get this. Let me see. There we go, my darling. Thank you, Roxy. Bless you, my honey. Bless you, my darling. And not only that, we're just going to welcome all of our new members as well. So thank you. Here we go, new members. Thank you, new members. We're going to give you a shout out. Here we go. Where are you? Where am I? There I am. Okay. Roxy, thank you, my darling. You're the one. Okay. Thank you. Button Baker, thank you very much, my darling. Welcome to the membership. Now we have Miss Jones, aka Dr. Jones. I love it. Curious Wendy. I love that name. I love your names, everybody. I like this. It just did. I love it. It just did. Hi, Damika. Damika has been a longtime client of mine, and she stepped in to say hello. So hello, my darling. Hello. And friend, I guess we can say. So there we go. Gail Taylor, welcome, my darling. Thank you. Cindy B. These are all random. I wish YouTube would allow me to gift memberships. They don't do that. I wish I could. Thank you. Okay, we'll get it cleared up in a minute. All right, and then we have Diane S. Thank you for being here. Jessica S. Thank you, my darling. Stacy. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then we have Cheryl with an S. I love it. I love it. So hello, everyone. Okay, you guys are just chatting away here. And let me see if I can get caught up a little bit. You're from all over. Hello, my darling. Shona Lee, Melbourne, Australia. Thank you for being down under with us. And it is 11:10 Sunday morning. Well, you know what, my darling? Regardless of what anybody says, you are our future. So there we go. There we go. Okay, Zelda. Can you tell me what a pentacle is? 5 of something. Okay, a pentacle is a coin. That's all it is. And it has a little 5-star with a point pointing upward. Now, we don't do the point down. So it's the 5-star, 5-pointed star. It's considered a coin. Okay? So we'll get into the meaning soon of 5 of Pentacles. Not as bad, my interpretation, I think, as what a lot feel. Okay. Ken is a Yorkshire tea. Everybody, listen, I'm a teetotaler. I like coffee, but I really like tea. And you know what? My good old staple is Earl Grey. I'm an Earl Grey girl. So there we are. Scorpio 11 says it's 25 degrees here in Mass and snowing and sleeting. Oh my gosh, my darling. Well, my darling, we've had some tornado watches. It is raining to beat the band. It is going crazy. So listen, we're going to go. We're going to power through. We're going to go. If I lose the lights, if we lose whatever, then we're here. Okay, we're going to be here until whenever. That's the way it is. Okay, my darling, let's see. Welcome all newbies. Marie says, yes, my darling, welcome. Welcome. Now for all of the new members, I just put out a new member video today. You can go and find all those member videos in my community tab. And there's also a playlist so that when you are a member, you can go into my channel and look at members only playlist and you can catch up with everyone. So there we go. KH Ryan, of course you can make tea. We're not going anywhere. Well, I should have made it before. I'm okay. Amy says, hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Back to you, my darlings. All right. Liz, make sure to hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. We have a fabulous chat. We have a fabulous community. I'll tell you what. And you know what I did? I got to tell you this. Saturday is a day for me to cook because I can put it in the crock pot and I'm busy throughout the day and whatever. I made homemade chicken and dumplings. And I wish I had a big barn that we could all sit down and I can just give you a bowl of these chicken and dumplings because it's all homemade. I don't cheat. It's all homemade. So there we are. Okay, so let me see. I got to catch up with the chat. Okay, ladies, YouTube lets creators give away 10 memberships a month, but it may only kick in with a certain number of subscribers. I've never seen it, and I know Melanie Little says she can't do it either. So I don't know. I've looked. You only need 1,000 subscribers to go live, and that's it. It's watch hours that you need, and I have quite a few watch hours. So I don't know, my darlings. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Karen, hello, my darling. Just going to listen for a while before the EVP session. About to put together a crock pot of overnight beef stew. Oh, that sounds delicious. Brown this beef stew, chop the veggies, add the stock in the crock pot, and cook on. Let her rip, tater chip. That sounds wonderful. There we go. Amy says, I can already feel the energy. Listen, I could feel it all day. And I got to tell you this. For you members, I put out a video today that was what I do. One of the methods that I use if I feel bad energy, or I feel that I'm under a psychic attack, and I was a couple of weeks ago, it just drained me. I know who sent it down to me. We're not even going to get into that. And someone sent me a message and said, Zelda, please look at Mark 355, or listen. There was a big breathy growl right in that video. And I was talking away. See, you don't hear it. But these things are so sensitive, it picks up everything. So there we go, my darling. Lisa, my darling, it is 12:15 a.m. in the UK. Bless you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Pardon me. This is also from talking and making videos all day, but I love it. So if you guys can stand me, there we are. Kim C, Lady Zelda, I renewed my gifted membership. Bless you, my darling. Thank you for doing that. All right. Lisa was gifted a membership. Yes, she was. Boda Bob, I like making pulled pork in the slow cooker. Oh, it all is so good. It all is so good. Okay. I think I am caught up now. So thank you and bless each and every one of you. Now, it's been a week, hasn't it? It's been a week. With all these motions, that's clearing up. There we go. It is, wait. All I'm going to say is just wait. Because we've got more coming. And with this Rule 48 motion that came out from the CD, I'm going to tell you what. That is a deflection, but it is a total slap in the face to the defense. And they're not going to take care. They're not going to take this lightly. Oh, no, my darlings, they're just not. No, no. So you watch and see. It is going to be a week. Coming now Tuesday, Monday, the courts are closed here in the United States because we have a federal holiday called President's Day. So all the banks and courts and all those type of federal buildings and post offices and everything else are closed on Monday. And then Tuesday, we have the court. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm here for it. I will be in Melanie Little's chat. I want to know each and everything that's getting ready to go on. There we go. So that's it in a nutshell. I saw something back here. Zuzi Q, you're quite welcome. Yes, just find a way. It just needs to be a little mirror. Just a little one. You don't have to use a great big one. I got a funny story. And my darlings, the video that I did for members is about sending psychic energy back to somebody who sent it to you. And it involves using a mirror. Well, this one lady, my goodness, bless her heart, she wanted to do it so badly that she took the big mirror off of her dresser. Can you imagine? It was screwed on the back of her dresser. She unscrewed it and walking around, no joke, with this big mirror, like, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, what did you do with the mirror? And she said, well, I had to set it up against the wall. I couldn't use it, couldn't look into it anymore. So don't make a mistake and use a mirror that's too big. Okay, my darlings. Okay. All right, so here we go. So there's a lot that's going to go on tonight, and here's what I'm thinking. First of all, I want to do a giveaway, and this is why. Ready? Because of you all, I have reached 925,000 views, and this is amazing because I probably had 25,000 views from 2018 until last summer, or actually last spring, when we started the Karen Reed case. I started last summer. And my gosh. So because of all of you, I have 900,000 views. Wow. Just wow. So I want to do a little giveaway tonight, just so I can thank each and every one of you. So we'll do a little giveaway here in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do a giveaway for, because remember, Crime Time with True Oracle is in the chat. We are simultaneously streaming along with Crime Time with True Oracle. So if you're looking from over there, welcome. And when that channel, and I have pinned that address, don't do it now, well, you're welcome to, but I have pinned that YouTube address in the chat. If you're not subscribed over there, please go over there and subscribe, because when we get to 4,000 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway over there as well. So we got to keep you guys happy, because you know what? We just love you. And I want you happy, and I want you here. And you know what? Timu Mom, don't talk to me about Timu. Oh my, I get caught up on that, is a new member. And thank you so much. Welcome, Mom. Thank you. And welcome to all new members. So anyway, thank you. That is an accomplishment for me, because I'm going to tell you, I started this channel and I just was, kind of playing around. I didn't really take it serious. And as you all know, there's a lot of psychics and card readers and mediums and everything else on YouTube. So I just thought, okay, I'll do it. It doesn't make any difference. I went on there, and it's like, I'm just blown away. But you know what? I had imposter syndrome so badly. It was because I never done anything like this. If you would have told me 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago that I would be on a World Wide Web, that's what that is, and be talking to all of you worldwide, I would have said, right. Oh my gosh, you guys. And now look at technology. Look. Oops, there you go. Be careful about putting anything in the chat though, my darlings. I want you all to talk, but be careful about it. Okay, so thank you, Cornelia. You're awesome, my darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And thank you, Lisa, all the way from across the pond. Hello, and thank you, my darling. Oh, and I have forgotten something. And my family said this, and I've got to do it. Wie geht's? Was ist los? Ich bin a Kartentante. Mein Name ist Lady Zelda Kelly von Görlitz. Vielen Dank für deine Freundschaft. Willkommen. Schreib mir mal in the chat. All right, there we go. A little rusty, but we made it through. So there we are, my darlings, and thank you. So hang tight because we're going to give a little giveaway. Now, what are we going to give a little giveaway to? Because I got somebody looking in the chat for me and looking at, wait a minute, looking at names, but I'm going to tell you what we're going to give away. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, more memberships coming in. I love you guys. All right, before I get distracted, I make a personalized birth moon phase report. In this report, it will tell you the moon phase when you were born, the day you were born. So I don't need the time. It's the day only, and your birthday, your birth date, and your name, obviously, and what it is wonderful because I go through and look at the planet. It is personalized for you. It will remain that way forever and ever and ever. And tonight we're going to give away 2 of those. So yes. So here we are, my darlings. So, and they are beautiful. Some of you in the chat have already, you've already received them. So, and thank you very much for that too. So you can do first name, you can do last name. It doesn't make any difference. But if you're chosen, I will ask you to email me your name and your birthday. And that's all I need. And I'll get those out to you. And we'll just keep giving those away. But I love each and every one of you. And there we go. Now, this is different than an astrology chart because I'm not an astrologer. But what I do is I go through the moon phases and I'll make this for you. Okay, so are you ready, my darlings? Are you ready, my darlings? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Are you ready? I think you are. First winner is Standing Stones 1776. You are a winner, my darling, and you have my email address. So just email me that over there, and there we go. So there we are, my darlings. There, you're the winner. So please do me a favor. If you don't win, don't put your personal things in the chat, okay? So don't do that yet. That's number 1. We've got another one. Are you ready? Here comes the second one. Don't put your things in there. Wait. Because you have to be chosen, okay? Because I can't do it for everybody. So just put when I announce it, okay? You email, don't put it in the chat. Email me, please. Email me. Okay. The next one, Murder Mittens. You're the one, my darling. Murder Mittens. And there you go. Marie is giving out some shout outs. There we go. Murder Mittens. Please email me your information. There you are, my darling. You are a winner. And just email me your birthday and your name. And that's all you have to do. There you go. There you go. So thank you so much. Murder Mittens and Standing Stone 1776. Woo! Okay, so now for all winners, you cannot enter for another 90 days. All right, or 60 days. I think it's 60 days. So it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So all is well. All is well. I may not have made myself clear. So you all are great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to wait. Here we go. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Right? Katharine Hepburn. So Standing Stones. And Murder Mittens. That is so funny. I love that name. Congratulations to your winners, to the winners. And you know what? We're going to just keep doing this. We're going to just keep giving away things and all kinds of stuff. And you know what? When we reach 10,000 subscribers, because we are now, I think, at almost 7,500, probably give away another Kipper deck. Okay? So there we go. Standing Stones, you are a winner, my darling. So email me with your name and birthday. There you go. There you are. Give me a second. Talk among yourselves, please. All right. So there we are. My goodness. Murder Mittens and Standing Stones. Love it. Okay. And that's my little thank you to each and every one of you. Yes, that is a little meow. That is Riley. He's my big cat. He weighs about 22 pounds. And I call him the Lion Burger King because he's big. He's not fat. He's a big boy. Honey, I think you emailed me before. No, just go into my about on my page. But you emailed me your art before. It's psychiczeldakelly@gmail.com. psychiczeldakelly@gmail.com. Yes, that is Riley. All of my kitties are so talkative. I don't think you've seen Riley. I don't know if he'd even fit in the screen. He's a big one. He's a big boy. So anyway, so there we go, my darlings. Anyway, so now down to business. This has been a week. I want you to watch because there's so many things coming out. Two people that are in big trouble. You don't need to be psychic to know this. Two people that are in trouble, in my opinion. And I'm going to preface this by saying I am not a lawyer. I leave that all up to the professionals who are much better at that than I would ever be. I'm not law enforcement. I'm not a medical professional. I am a tarot psychic medium. I am a tarot profiler. And we're here because it's just fun. This is entertainment purposes only. That's all. We're just having a good time. And if you know, you know. So there you go. So two people that I feel are in trouble. Lolly and Hickey Baby. We'll wait and see what happens. I'm not so sure that we are going to have a court date April 1st. I keep getting that we may not have that. So, my darlings, get your pen, or your pencil, your pen or your pencil, and your paper ready, because we are about to have an EVP session. And you know what I'm going to do? And somebody said this in the community today, and it's not my idea, but I think it's a wonderful idea. And you know what? We're going to do it tonight. I want all of you to get ready, because we are going to be asking Chief Berkowitz if he was talking to Higgy on the phone at 1:43 a.m. January 29th of 2022. So there we are, my darlings. We're going to go for Chief Berkey. Chief Berkey. There we go. Ken Hathaway has an excellent question. And I'm going to say, I think they're going to find a little bit of manipulation there. You see, this is why they're trying to make all this. I'm going to say all this. They are doing, the CW, hashtag Harmonica Hanky, is doing everything, in my opinion, that they can to distract the defense, because I do not believe they have the chain of custody or the origin for all those Sallyport crime scene, in my opinion, videos. So they don't know how they're going to get out of it. And they've not turned it over. And they've been asking for this and asking and asking. And even Judge Bev knew that they were asking. So that's number one. Okay. Number two, in the legal world, my legal people tell me, they have for years and years, that anytime you want to cause something, it's called a China wall, that you have to have something once removed. Well, they're trying to put up this wall of China, and I'm going to tell you, they're so far in, they can't back up. In my opinion, Hank represents the CW and the bad actors. Because look how hard he's fighting to get all the defense experts and everybody out, and yet they're the ones not turning over information or evidence. You know what I heard one lawyer say today? In the beginning, when all this started, he believed that Karen was guilty. And I mean, you know, when you first hear it, you think, oh, wow. When you don't know the truth, you think, oh, goodness, oh, wow. And then the next thing you know, cheers. So the next thing you know, we have all this information, and the one person who could verify probably a lot of us has passed away December 28th. And that was Chief Burks. And that was Higgy's buddy. And they've all but thrown look what's happening to Proctor. I think he just went in. I think they pumped that guy up to the point where he just thought, oh man, I'm going to save the day. This is going to be the case that gets me a promotion. This is going to be the case. I can handle this. I can do it, boss. I can do whatever I need to do. And they set him up. The problem was, in my opinion, he was too dumb to see what was going on. He took the word as gospel for everything. Look at all the problems with crime scene. I don't have to go through this. Everybody knows. But you know what, my darlings? They're going to be finding out the hard way. Because you know my favorite slang now is FAFO. And even though I'm not going to say it, woo, I feel like it and I feel like saying it. but I don't, because why waste the energy on these boneheads, right? But the problem is, my darlings, this is bad news. When you get in so deep you can't back up, because I'm going to tell you this, regardless, they're going to come after the bad actors, no matter what. The feds will, no matter what. So there we are. Proctor is ruined. And he was their big go-to boy. And now look what he's facing. They're going to be doing the same thing to Higgy Baby. They already are. Allie Lee has become a member, and I want to welcome Allie Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Standing Stones, I'm in his corner. Hit the like button. Thumbs up, everybody. There we are. So there we are, my darlings. Amy, I believe they're not disclosing it. They said it was undisclosed, but he had the C word for a long time, like the zodiac sign of Cancer, but that kind of thing for a long time. And then he passed away, and the family didn't say much. They kept it really hidden. But I mean, they said they wanted their privacy. Okay, I get that. No shade on them. I'm not passing judgment. But Higgy is all alone. Higgy had Burke. Now he's all alone. And that's it. Murder Mittens, my darling. Look at that profile picture. That just cracks me up. Honey, she's beyond. She's beyond, in my opinion. She's beyond. I did hear that, Joanne. I did hear that. Former law enforcement. Yeah. And now you see in one of these motions, this is what I'm really digging, because they want all this with Sandra Birchmore as well. They want to know the I'm going to say it. It's a cross-contamination. A cross-contamination of these investigations. And that's what this is. Of these, they're not law enforcement. They're not real. You want to see law enforcement? Go over to our buddy LV Cops. They're not law. They have crippled so many people. Imagine. Yes, I think Nancy is correct. I think so. Resisting Arrest says he is now Mr. Proctor. He may as well be a proctologist, because I'm going to tell you, he is not worth crap right now. Unfortunately, that's bad, but that's my opinion, because yeah, he's in big doo-doo. That guy, and here's the thing, my darlings, he can't keep his pie hole shut. Look, he is texting Lolly July 1st and saying about Jackson, he's such an a-hole. What? Bad news. Bad news. Twilight Nurse. Oh. See, it's going so fast, I can't keep it up. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Twilight Nurse. There we are. Duty Ron and Ed Wallace are brilliant cops too. They're wonderful. They are wonderful. I really enjoyed them today. They're wonderful. Two decorated doo-doos. That's right. That's right. Jerry says Proctor needs to put the phone down. He does. He does. So now we're just going to go through everything. I totally believe in my heart that the feds are still looking. I totally believe that. So do me a favor, my darlings, hit the like button, subscribe, share this. If you think somebody else is going to like it, share it, please. Comment. Y'all are commenting. I love it. Okay. Let me see. The MSP already knows. Why postpone? I think they've been waiting to see what Karen's going to be doing, if you want to know the truth. Because there would be a public outrage if he just got a slap on the hand. But I think it's not going to happen that way. No. All right. And a bunch of alcoholics. Now, I know, I've got to say this. I know a lot of people were upset that the Supreme Court justice hearing did not come out in favor of Karen. My lighting is so bad. I apologize. Oh, my heck. Anyway, did not come out in Karen's favor. I think it's best that it didn't. They could still retry her on some things. And we wouldn't know half of what we know if it happened that way, right? So there we go. You're very welcome, my darling. You're very welcome. Okay. Are you ready? I mean, after all, we know what we're here for. Let's get started. Let's get started. Proctor's, I'm going to tell you this. Proctor's got to go, but it will be hard to get past the union. Listen, I don't know, because he's got so many crazy things that have happened and are happening. There's too much cross-contamination. Let's do some EVPs. What do y'all say? I think we should. Marie says, let's do some EVPs. Everybody here for it? Yes. Now, some people were saying, thank you very much, everyone, for saying that my lighting is fine. It's one of those things. You just don't know. It's a hit and miss every time. Now, sometimes people say that the noise of the EVPs bothers the static. So I'm going to turn it off for a minute. And we're going to see what happens, because we're still going to hear everything else coming through. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go. Now I've set it up a little different so y'all can see. There we go. Now I've just turned that off. And let's do a switcheroonie here, because I want you all to see. I've cleared the word list. We're going. I think we're getting ready for our first word. And we're going to ask if Chief Berkowitz is out there. If you could come in and tell us, if your energy is there, were you talking with Brian Higgins that early morning at 1:43 a.m., January 29th of 2022, after Officer John O'Keefe lost his life? And John, if you're there, we're here for you too, my darling. Here we go, my darlings. It's getting ready to gear up. So I took the static off, just so you know. I had a dream, yes. We will repeat every word that comes out because I don't want you to miss a thing, okay? Because once they get started, they get started. All right? Okay, watch the energy. It's going to start turning colors. And look at the frequency up there, my darlings. You want the sound on? Okay, let's turn the sound on. There we go. There we go, my darlings. Here we go. Getting ready. I had a dream, my darling. You hang in there. Bible. Oh, Bible is our first word tonight. The Bible, that's the book for me. Oh, look at that energy. Totally red, totally red. Oh my goodness. Max lining, yes. Ambulance. Ambulance is the second word. You're welcome, Kim. Kim says much better. Thank you. You're quite welcome. Drive safely. I had a dream. I know it's more exciting when you hear all this, isn't it? Okay, you guys. We'll keep the sound on. Sport. Okay. I'm writing down all the words. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm going to do that tonight, and then I'll post them like I did the last time. Weeps. Oh my. Oh my. Yes, Karen went to church with John's dad. Look at it. Oh, it said react first. Did everybody catch that? It said react and then treat. Obtain. Wow. We're just going to let it go here for a minute. The last time I put the words up, some of the words that we heard did not come out in this. You see this right here? I'm going to point to it. This right here is where, on the right-hand side, is where that's the word log. This up here is the energy, the frequency. Creed. Was there a creed that you took? Did you make a creed with someone? Thank you. Pluto, pardon me, is a planet. Pluto is a planet, just posted the word so far. Carpet. Oh, carpet. Oh my gosh, carpet, everybody. That's what I was thinking, Karen. That's what I was thinking. A policeman's oath. Renee, what app or device is that? Right? Wolfie. This is, I'll look and see afterward. This is Ghost Hunter, I think. And I think the carpet is remaining for a minute because I want to get their point across. I don't know if it's John. I think it might be John. Ooh, attraction. You guys should be here on my end. It's so funny. It is storming. I mean, this is like crazy. John said carpet last week. Yes, he did. Lisa's saying maybe the carpet will come into play and prove something. Maybe. Hey, at this point, nothing will surprise me. Nothing. Yes. Susie, yes. Military and police officers have a creed. Oh, I just thought of something. It said Bible first, and there's what's called the Apostles' Creed. I believe in God, the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth, and in all things visible and invisible. John, if that is you, my darling, can you tell us, give us any idea of who Higgins spoke with that early morning? Oh, I'm gonna look for, I'll tell you as soon as we're done, honey. I'll tell you what this app is. Okay? Because I can't look now. I don't know what it is, but I will look. It might be Ghost Radar. It might be Ghost Radar. Yeah. Yeah. Very good, green-eyed Southern girl. The sports comes in fighting and football and posturing and boxing. Sport, having the sport equipment in the basement. Yikes. Oh my. You know what, my darling Renee, it is, there are two of them that I use. This one, I have to think. I think this is Ghost Radar. I use two. One is Ghost Radar and the other is Ghost Tube, which is like a monthly, I pay for a monthly subscription, but it's like nominal. Yes, my darling, this is considered to be an EVP app. I'll look when we're done. Because there's a lot of them, and you be careful. United. Well, of course they're united. They made a plan. They made a pact together. I use ghost tube a lot, like when I go out places. This is good for stationary, sitting like this. Oops, sorry, that's me wiggling. Answer. Did you answer the call from Higgy? Is that what you're telling us? Moss. Don't have an idea what moss is, darling. They made a pact, a creed. They were united together. Remember the song, United We Stand? They swore to each other. United they stand, divided they fall. I can't even read my own handwriting. I love that. Green-eyed Southern girl says, put up a united front. Made a creed. They swore to it. One would lie, the other one would swear to it. Known. Known is the next word. Don't text us if I had a dream, darling. You pay attention to the road. We'll let you know what's going on. What do they say? Moss doesn't grow on a rolling stone. And that's right, Murder Mittens. Moss grows on the north side. There's 10,000 words in here, so I think if they say moss, it, you know, pretty much it means moss. Kim, oh my goodness. Kim writes and says, Lieutenant Marwin J. Moss is an active lieutenant detective in the Boston Police Department. And I'm sure he knew John. Knew as in N-E-W. Why do I feel like I'm calling out bingo? Right? I'll tell you what I am very excited about is when this is over and it calms down and it goes to the next phase where Karen is in getting ready to do her thing. Oh, another word is coming. Reply. Drum. Were you a musician, or are you telling us about an oil drum or something like that? Okay, Ken, give me a second. But what I am very excited about is doing an investigation with our dear darling friend Richie Microdots. We're going to arrange that as soon as everything calms down. Okay. If this is Chief Berkowitz, if this is Chief Berkey, can you tell us who did this to John? Sneak. Oh, wow. Just wow. You guys are so good. Kim says, what do you do with drums beating? Yeah, they beat John like a drum, didn't they? Dirty Bev says drums and bagpipes at John's funeral. Oh, yes, indeed. Linda. Hi, Linda, my darling. New evidence beating to a different drum. Oh, my gosh. And now I'm singing, you and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Okay, I can't sing because I'll get... Yes, it will be very awesome. We're gonna put it together, and Richie's gonna film it, and I know that you'll all be here for it. It's gonna be fantastic. Murder Mittens has, yes, Astro, where is John's sneaker? Very good thought. Dear Indigo, forever. The drummer at the waterfall? Sissy says, and snuck him out of the house. I'll tell you what, you guys, if anything ever happens to me, which I'm praying to God it never does, I want you guys solving it because you guys will solve it in a minute. The water, thank you, my darlings. I love that song too. Oh my goodness, Linda Ronstadt. I love it. You know who wrote that song? Mike Nesmith from the Monkees. And you know, Mike Nesmith's mother is the one who invented, yes, and invented whiteout. Not wipeout. No, not that. Whiteout. Tickle. Whiteout, as in the liquid stuff that you used to use at the old-fashioned typewriters, and I used to go through tons of that stuff. Tickle is the next word. Mike Nesmith, that's right. Thank you. I was a professional singer for many, many, many years. Wanted to sing in the opera, and life had a different turn for me, which I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Kim Robinson says, sneak, Jen McCabe called Nicole, whispered something is coming, later slowly, lowly walked to the house. Possibly, allegedly, possibly. "34 Fairview and Canton have become an attraction." You know what, my darlings? If that house ever goes up for sale, let me know. Okay? Okay? Don't contact anybody. Don't say anything because I won't do anything now anyhow. I will not move into it. And you know, yesterday was the anniversary of Peter Tork passing away. Peter was my favorite monkey. And you know who else? I think it was yesterday, was Jen McCabe's birthday. Happy birthday, Jen. Jen. I love the monkeys. There's another group. See, when we do this, it helps to relax everything, okay? But there was another group that I used to listen to all the time. The name of them was the Irish Rovers. Irish Rovers. Sunday go day, wishing me hard it was Sunday. Drinking buttermilk through the week, whiskey on a Sunday. See, I can't sing because my voice. Is this tickling, John? Are you getting tickled at us? John, what are we going to do when this is over? I guess we'll still talk to you, won't we? You're very welcome, Kelly. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Let's be careful of what we put in the chat because the algorithm will be a stinker to me. Good one, Amy wants to know, John or Chief Burke, whoever this is, does Karen's defense team have new evidence? And will it shock everyone? Can you give us an idea of what that is? My darlings, please. Mentor. Okay, so I think this is Chief because he was Higgy's mentor. Standing Stones, I just saw something from you, my darling. I do know the Irish song, Over in Killarney. And I'll tell you the other one that my grandfather used to sing, who was Irish can be, was When Patrick O'Malley Thought He Was Dead. And that is the most hilarious song. When Patrick O'Malley thought he was dead, and I'm my own grandpa. Hi, James. No apologies needed, my darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Marie, was that your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, my darling. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Kim says she heard a faint yes. If any of you hear anything, please do me a favor and look at the timestamps so I can write it down, okay? Because you'll hear it. I won't on my end. You'll hear it because it's coming through. We have about a 20-second delay. So that's why sometimes I have to catch up on the chat. So just keep me posted. Let me know. Oh, I'm so sorry, Starlin One, my darling. Oh, what an angel. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. So yeah, I think this is Libby. Is this you? You know Libby, the Delphi. It's very possible because you know when you're on that plane, it's like there's no boundaries. Wow, I'm blown away. Ken, you are Stitch. Cousin. Does John or Berkey have a cousin named Libby? Annabelle, this is one of your other channels. I only have one. This is my channel. We are on here. We usually go up here with, you see up there, Crime Time with True Oracle is also, we're simulcasting, we're sharing a stream with Crime Time with True Oracle. So thank you. Either way, you are here. Thank you. Thank you. Crawl. I had a dream. If you're listening, please let us know that you arrived at your destination safely. Okay, don't text us now. You know what? I couldn't find it, Kelly. I literally could not find that last week. I just couldn't find it. I need to go back, but it's like I don't know what I was doing wrong. I listened to almost all of it and couldn't find it. Lisa, that's right. That was the girl from Delphi. Libby, one of the girls. Yes, my darling, aka the cat lady Liberty. Yes, indeed. Yes, Melanie Little's birthday was, I believe, the 12th. Amazing. Did you just hear a voice? I didn't hear it. If you hear voices, let me know. It's at, I don't want to call it mile marker. What marker is it on here so I know, please? Oh, Stylen, I'm so sorry, my darling. Hill. What did I just see? Something about a hill up there. A lot of emotion. Look how red it is. This. Is this an uphill battle for you? Karen says simul streaming. Yes, we're streaming at the same time over there. So there we go. Riley, you okay, buddy? Oh, Jerry says a bar crawl. That makes a lot of sense. Riley, kitty, 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 kitty. You okay, buddy? Sorry, he was over there coughing. Thank you, James. I appreciate it, my darling. Standing Stone says crawl on the carpet. A weight bench, maybe? Okay, what's everybody hearing? Somebody heard a whistle. One hour 17. Thought I heard a dog whine. I don't have a doggy. Sounded female. Was it a cat? I have a cat that meowed, just little. I don't think it skipped over one. There's Kelly, there was crawl, then hill, this, and bench. Straw. Did you see focus? If it, I'll write it down. Straw. Was it the last straw? Tomorrow I won't be able to read my chicken scratch. Hill 124. Dear Pluto is a planet. We have Bible, ambulance, sport, weeps, react, treat, obtain, creed, carpet, attraction, united, sneak, tickle, mentor, Libby, cousin, crawl, hill, this, possibly focus. I didn't see it, but I wasn't really looking. Thank you for doing that. Both Brians were at the Brian A and Brian H were at the hillside bar before going to the waterfall. I thought it was CWs or not CW, CFs or something. Okay, I just heard 3 knocks from the stream. I don't hear it from my end. I don't know how loud they were though. Focus came up before this. It was very quick. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to listen. Bench trial, pastor. I've been saying, because Attorney Mark Betterow says in this particular case, C.F. McCarthy's, thank you. In this particular case, a bench trial, but I don't know if they'll do it or not. I think they're going to have a big, hard time finding a jury for this, if they even have it. I thought I heard a voice say lady coming from Renee Roxy. Was there a bench trial on Delphi? That's a good question. I knew about it, but I did not follow that very closely. Timestamp 2:28. Thank you very much. Oh, that was a big growl. Way. Thank you, Willow. Thank you. I've got that. Thank you so much. Linda heard a yes. Speed. Speedway. Look at the energy, everyone. That was a big roll. Worth. I got to keep catching up with you guys on there. Drown. Hi. Did you drown? Who drowned? John, do you think you drowned, darling? I lost the word after speed. Now this thing will make breathy sounds when it says these words, or it doesn't say the words, but it'll make a breathy sound. Okay, thank you very much. Pluto here comes in with these worth drown. Thank you. Kelly says something said at speed, but I couldn't make it out either after rewinding a few times. Yeah, the deep breaths and all that stuff, this app will do kind of a growling and a kind of a breathing sound. I don't think that he'd drown in his own goat. Okay, can you please tell? I'm watching this and I can't. Sun. Under. That was me wiggling that, sorry. There's more than one energy here right now, everybody. It's kind of like the word is out. I just want you to know, word is out that we do this in another level. And it's like, oh, there's Zelda and her gang again. Not gang, but you know what I mean. Here's Zelda and her people. Again, we got to start saying something. Kelly, I am cracking up. Oh my gosh. Old goat anti-bev. Amy, it's kind of hard to block because you don't know. You don't know. And if Libby's here, I mean, we don't know. Well, see, that's just as Adir says, I'm surprised they don't drop this case just to avoid their bad behavior and corruption. You know, I think it's too late, whether they drop it or they go forward. It's already known. Quacky bunch. Yeah, my lab techs. I'm going to say my Zeldanator lab techs. Bail. John, are you talking about Karen being out on bail? My hive mind. Yes, that's right. Oh, believe me. They live for this. Kim, I did see that. Struck. So John was struck. Kim, I did see that too. They had a professional company come out and do that, and it was over $5,000. I don't think that that's where Chloe is, because this company that does this probably wouldn't have done it. That's against, like, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure based on what John kind of shared with me, that's not where she is. Straight. So you got struck straight. Focus came before this word. Green means, yeah, when you see it kind of going red like this, miles. My darling green-eyed southern girl, when you see it kind of green, it's calmer. When it gets red, it means it takes a lot of energy to come in and say what they're saying. Well, they drove a few miles to a funeral in New York before they all came back. I heard a voice at 15:05. Okay. Yep. Right on the back of the head. You're welcome, my darling. Bonnie? Just heard voices in the background. What are we at? What mile marker? What mile marker are we? A veil could even be on a bucket, right? $133. That's right, a dear. At first they thought it was a domestic because of the way John looked, and it was horrible. liver. Was your liver damaged? You know, you can take a blow to the liver. I think that that's Karen being out on bail. I don't know if any of you know this or not, but Karen can't even drive. She's not allowed to drive. Indigo has a good point. Cousin Colin? You can hear voices in the background of the static. Isn't that amazing? Because I don't hear anything. And I don't have a party here going. Liver damage with alcohol. That's right, Nancy. That's about right. You know what I think? Don't they play golf? Grass. You were set in the grass up front, in the front lawn. I'm wondering if he was coalition. Joanne, my mother passed away of the same thing and never drank. She had hepatitis type B that caused her to have cirrhosis of the liver, and it was very hard. She passed away when she was 58 in 1994. Don't say this in the chat, please. Don't say it in the chat. Don't say it in the chat. So there was murder in the past. That set the tone for this. Before, so there was a red rum before. I believe this is John's energy. You can see I'm sitting here. I'm still shocked. Thank you, Joanne. You're so kind, and to you as well, my darling. Thank you, thank you. Sometime I'll tell you a paranormal story about that. Now my cat just jumped up on the table, so. Here, Riley, come here. No, come here. I'm getting it that they've done this before, that there's a big coalition, that there's been red rums in the past. You know, red rum, red rum. Come here. Come here, Riley. Come here, baby. Come on. See. You know, Susie, I was wondering about that myself. If John's partner actually self-deleted, let's be careful. Afraid. I'd be afraid too, and I'm fearless. If you're afraid, my darling, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Come on, Riley. Yours. I think so too, Lisa. Here we go, another word. Look at the energy on this, my friends. Operation. I'm sorry, Riley, when you see him, he's sitting right here. He takes up almost my whole table. Watch out, Angel. Come on, Barbara. Oh my gosh, somebody just made some big noise right out here, and I just jumped. Anybody see that? I think so. I think it's a whole sting. No, I think it's a whole coalition. I think it's a whole operation. It's bigger than what anybody thinks, and I think that's what's taking a while to look through this. Classical. I didn't hear the voices. Riley, please, Angel. This runs so much deeper than Sandra Birchmore, Enrique, John. This is huge. I'm not hearing any voices. I wish I could hear them. I know. I can tell you what I am hearing is all these knocks and noises and bangs and stuff going on around me. And I've got a cat here. Go on, sit down. Go on, Angel. Come up, move, either up or down. Money. Well, why doesn't that surprise me? I'm so sorry. My cat is like stationary on my table and will not move, and he's moving the table. Stop. I think Bonnie's hearing some noises in the background. Or some voices. Calm down. Yeah. Honey, don't be petrified. You're okay. It's okay. Hi, Robin. Welcome. This is so much bigger. I'm going to tell you, this is why my cats come close like this. Follow the money. Yep. Bonnie, don't be scared, darling. Everything is okay. Religion. Riley, stop. Angel, this is out of hand. Oh, I know money is involved. For sure. I'm just going to make a point. Okay? If my brother was red rummed in this particular fashion, I wouldn't sue for $400,000. I would be suing for at least $4 million. There's a problem there. There's a problem. This machine makes noises, Bonnie, so don't be scared, honey. Okay? It makes all kinds of, noises and everything else. Riley, I wish y'all could see Riley. Come here, buddy. He's moving everything out of the way. Come here, buddy. Here is Riley. And purring to beat the band. Yes, if I were Paul, Karen, is what I'm saying. If I were Paul, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. We're good. This stuff happens when you do these EVPs. Riley, oh my heck. Answer. That's the second time you said answer. So who answered? Don't worry, Bonnie. Don't worry, honey. This is all good. Office. Oh my gosh. Officer. How about a golf iron? How about a golf club? A golf iron. That's what they call an iron. Hand me the iron. Bonnie, I'm going to tell you something, honey. Don't be freaked out. I'll tell you what freaks me out worse than any of this, because they can't hurt you. They can't hurt us. You know what freaks me out more? That we have some people that are capable of red rum to this man who is an officer and who will get up on the stand and lie and cheat and steal to save their own skin. That kind of stuff scares me more than any of this at all. Believe me. Believe me. We're protected. Everything is good, darling. Iron barbells, that's right. Yeah, Kelly, you did say a golf, and it did say golf last week, didn't it? That's right, Cynthia. I am more bothered about the living than I am this stuff. Okay, Bonnie, I'm sorry, honey. Thank you. Amen to that, Karen. Yeah, now anybody who needs a break, please feel free to just step away, get a drink, you know, any of that sort of thing. I don't think so, Mitz. I don't think so. Occasionally. I just felt something hit my leg. And now I'm surrounded by these little people by. Right, Kim? See, I've done this for so long. Come on, Angel. This is Shaggy Noodle. Gouge. Yeah, I could see that they would gouge something at him. Clear. Yeah, I don't think so, my darlings. Give me a second. I just had a wind advisory come through. I want to check it just a minute. Issued until tomorrow at noon. Nerve. Anthony, my darling. Anthony, how are you? There's my buddy from Ohio. Anthony, I'll tell you what, we've missed you. We have been, I saw you in Melanie Little's chat the other day, and I wanted to say something to you, and I didn't get a chance. Brown. Anthony, we are doing EVP session. We've done this now for about 3 weeks. And we've been getting, this is an EVP, and I feel personally that we've got some energy coming in that would be John or whomever that are basically giving us words. And some of these words are astounding. I'm hearing angry voices in the background. Honey, I'm so sorry. Because there's nothing here. Astro Stephanie. Now, I just heard my son, so you might hear my son, but that was a big noise that he made coming from his room. He's having some time with his friends. Kelly, it has been raining and storming all day here in Kentucky. We are under a state of emergency. Oh, darling, be careful. Yeah, be careful. That's a good idea, Nicole. Turn the volume down. Just we don't have closed captioning now, but you can mute it dramatically. Wow, that's a big word there coming out. I can't even read my own handwriting. SGR, my darling, that is an excellent question because I am clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient. I'm also, and I'm sorry, this is Riley is jumping around. Hello. He's like like I said, he's like the lion Burger King. I also do remote viewing, and that's how what John was showing me. So it depends. Most times I see things going in front of me like a movie, but it depends on the situation and what information that I'm supposed to be picking up, or how much some like John was coming to me. So how much an energy wants to speak to me. So it just depends, my darling. Strong energy. That's right. Works. Bonnie, I don't want you to worry. It's okay, and you don't ever need to apologize. I just don't want you to be scared. And I apologize because you know what? This is kind of an everyday thing. You know, my theme song is "Love is Kind of Crazy with a Spooky Little Girl Like Me," with a spooky little girl like me. So I apologize. I don't want you to be scared or upset. I love it that you're here, and maybe sort of kinda you might want to mute it, and then you can just see what comes across here. You won't hear anything. Anthony says, it's been raining here too. My furnace is messed up, like freezer at my place. Oh no, gotta get it. Oh, Anthony, I hope you're staying warm. We went through that Quran. That's a different word, isn't it? The Quran. Isn't that a religious type of something? The Quran? Quran? No, this isn't Karen, because Karen is in the vocabulary. This is, I think, some type of a religious thing. It's like another. Scare. Yes. And whoever's out there doing that, please stop scaring Bonnie. Please stop. Please stop. You're not welcome if you're doing that kind of thing, and you know it. Doesn't make you a big shot. Just stop it, or we'll just turn it off. It's not fair. Do not, whatever is the voices, you're not here to scare, so stop it. Stop it. Or you'll go back to where you came from in a heartbeat. I know, I love that. Tradition. Is the Bible or the Quran a tradition? Debbie. It's not Korean and it's not Karen. It is the Quran, and it is, I want to tell you correctly. Let me look. It's an Islamic type of Bible. Could be Muslim. Thank you. Is there a Debbie somewhere? Okay. I have timeout. I'm wondering this because I have my phone camera as my second camera here that is pointing to this. I can hear myself in some ways talking, even though I have it muted. Sometimes I can hear that. Sometimes I can hear myself talking, or I can hear it like an echo. So that could be possibly it. Wait, who said get out? Because see, there's a 20-second delay, and this may be picking up through a microphone because I said get out, right? No, Dirty Bev, he was not. No, he was not. That's right, Diane. That's right. There is another spelling for that. It's spelled Koran. They are both traditions. That is correct. Either, it just depends. Charge. I have never seen that before. That was a notification coming across on my phone, and it's not on my phone, on this device that is not, it's not even hooked up. I just use it for this device. And I use Opera browser. Consider. Okay, John, tell me, my darling, get out at 2:39. That might have been me telling not to scare anybody and to get out, okay? Because if it's echoing through another phone, that might be what you hear. Get out at 2:39. There's, hi there, Irish. How are you, my darling? Hi, hi, hi. Okay, John, if this is you, tell us what's coming next. Will there be an arrest of someone coming? Karen, I don't have it set up for the cards tonight because I wanted you guys to see more of this, what was going on. I was actually going to try to film some orbs, but I could not get the lighting. Join. Lindsay is right. It's a mean sound. See, I don't have any way right now to go back and listen. Yes, Rosebud, it does know. It's got close to 12,000 words programmed into this application. So it will know the difference between whatever. And it's clear as day. 2:39, it says get out. All right, I'll 3. There were 3. Now, John told me there were 3 of them that did this. Like physically did this. Marie, are you still here with us, darling? Are you still here? Three charges. Very good, Astro Stephanie. 3 charges. Are 3 getting arrested? Because I was asking. Can you tell us anybody that's getting arrested of the people that did this to you? Linger. It's a stern voice, not really mean. Okay. I was. No, my mod, Marie, with True Oracle. Sorry, Marie, my darling. I'm glad you're here. I'm asking my mod if she is still here with True Oracle. Send a letter, Maria, da-da-da-da-da, address it to my wife. Say I'm never coming home, gonna start a new life. Yeah, I like that one. Sorry. Sorry, Marie. I was talking about my True Oracle mod. Maybe she went to sleep. And Murder Mittens, if you're in here, please remember to email me so I can get your birth moon chart out to you, my darling. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. McKay, Google how long to digest food. Am I something in this drink? I don't think he had time to get in there and drink, James. I think it happened almost immediately. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. I'm going to turn the static off. And y'all let me know if you hear some voices now. I just turned it off for a few seconds. Because, see, I'm talking and I can hear myself talking in the camera phone that is taking the picture of this because I've had to set up 2 cameras. A few people lingering around. That's interesting. I just think it happened. Yeah, see, I can hear myself and my voice coming out of this camera is lower because I'm in a filtered microphone on this one. So might be what we're hearing. But I will, because I said get out. And remember, there's a 20-second delay. Amy wants to know, Zelda, have you ever had a night terror? What are those all about? My son has had them more than me. I've only had one. My son has had a few. And they're aggressive. And it's crazy. Hold on a minute, Zelda. I noticed that you keep the card look closer. There's a chair sitting on top of a carpet. Not sure what you mean by that anyway. But night terrors can be awe. Awe is the next word. Oh, thank you, my darling Miss Mittens. Did you give me your birthday too? Or not my birthday. I know my birthday. Hello. Your birthday? I'm going to leave that static off a little bit. That was my son, Lisa, that you heard laughing. So everybody, if you heard a laugh, and see, that's how, and y'all might be picking up my son because, okay, I can tell you, my son is a professional gamer, plays in big tournaments, all those things. Xbox, oh body, oh my. I did hear it. I did hear the laughing. That was my son. And my son has a deep voice. So, and this stuff is so sensitive, it will pick up. He is in another part of the condo. He's got his door closed and they're having a scrimmage right now. And so so it could be that's what everybody is hearing. Because I'll tell you what, the language flies when those people start playing like that. So I think it could be Zelda's son. That everybody. I will go back and listen. I promise. I will go back and listen. Now, see, he's talking right now. So you guys let me know. Or it could mean, maybe ah means like like or, ah. I will go back and listen for the get out part. Now, let me see. Scorpio, my darling, love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You get some rest. British. Oh my gosh. Are you British? Scorpio, are you from Great Britain? Because there's a lot of people in here from the UK. I hear very low text sounds every once in a while and meowing. Well, I've got it today. I've got today alive. Oh, wow. Okay. Love you, Scorpio, you darling. Are you British, darling? Whiffen is British also, right? From home, XX. No, okay, from Massachusetts. I have British ancestry, both sides. There are a lot of our friends across the pond in here. So, but I can hear myself echoing in here, and I can hear my son. So I don't want anybody, that's debunking. I don't want anybody to be, and these things will pick up. I mean, the other day when I was doing a video and I hate it, but there's nothing I can do about it. He sneezed from across the house, and I heard it in the video. So my apologies. It's just life. Here we are. I think I'm going to turn this back on again. Is everybody okay with that? I agree, Kim. They had to wait for Lucky to go past. That's right. Oh, Susie, I refuse to say British. I'm Scot. Oh, there you go, my darling. I can't do a Scottish accent, and I love it. I want to go to Edinburgh one of these days. But, my kitties, my darlings. Oh, Kelly, is your son a gamer too? My son has been a gamer since he was 4 years old. And just, we've always been a family that did that sort of thing. A Scot is definitely different from a Brit. That is absolutely the truth. And we will not embarrass or insult anyone here. I think they use the escape to hide him. I love Scotland, and I would love to go there. Ireland, Scotland, all those beautiful areas. But I love to go to Edinburgh. Same here. My son had a computer built especially for him. He plays all these big games and all these big tournaments. Wolfie, and he does really well. I play the zombie games. I get stressed, I shoot zombies. Skyview, that's very good. The trial has come alive in the last few weeks. I'm going to tell you, my darlings, What's that song? You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. She's closer to Glasgow, much friendlier than Edinburgh. Well, you know, Edinburgh has all that tourist stuff that I want to see, you know, the witchy stuff. I would just love to see it, but I would just love to come there. The kitties, however, I would have to figure something out. I wanted to actually buy a castle and renovate it, but my kitties will not be able to hack being in quarantine. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We're not making fun of you, honey. We're not making fun. I've seen many psychic never experienced this before. I'm making this up. Good night, Zelda. Love you, Bonnie. No worries. Nobody's making fun of you, okay? This is just an EVP thing. It's entertainment purposes only. You have a good night. Don't let any of this bother you, okay? Partnership. Nobody's making fun of you. You just need to take care of yourself. You know what, Rosebud? That is an excellent point. The name Reed could be connected to British Old Colony. Oh, God. Every time I think of Hank, I say that Old Colony accent because he kind of has that. You know, that nasally. I love Salem. I've had so many experiences there. I would love to come to Salem. Oh my gosh. So please tell me it's Left 4 Dead you play. My husband and I used to play that on nights my parents' kids were we. Best zombie game ever. Resident Evil, Left 4 Dead. Yes. Yes. All the zombie games. Resident Evil was my game. I actually won some tournaments back in the day in the 90s when I first came out. When you go to Scotland, you must visit the Highlands. So beautiful. I would really love to do that. The kitties hold me back. It's one of the. I love Salem though. Good night, Bonnie. Have a good night, my darling. We don't usually do this all the time, but you know what? The trial is heating up. The Highlands and Argyll are beautiful. My daughter and I were supposed to go down there today, but didn't because I had to work in the snow. Shift. I am going to be coming to Massachusetts when this is over. I am going to meet up with Richie Microdots. And let me check my. Oh, my stuff is getting very hot. Hold on. And it just shut down. Give me a second. Let me turn this off before we continue. Let me give this a break a minute. It is heated up and it just shut down. We do love the EVPs, and things are heating up in the trial, and my phone is heating up as well. So, New Orleans. I think Kelly. I think I think Microdots has been very busy preparing for what's coming next. He's coming out with some phenomenal work, phenomenal things. I just love him. I want to do a meet and greet, but I'm going to wait until all of this bull is over with Karen, and they get things calmed down and everything else. And then I want to come up there. And I really do want to meet Karen and her family. So that's right. Turtle Boy is live right now, and he is interviewing, I guess, one of the jurors who is very upset over the Supreme Court. I can tell you, pardon me, I can tell you, I cannot get enough of, let me turn this other phone, let me turn this completely off, or I'm going to get, I don't need to be blowing out my phones and everything else. That's not going to be fun. There we go. I know, right? I love it. Oh, give me a second. A friend of mine and her husband is getting hit by some very bad storms. Don't be scared. There she is in Nashville, Tennessee. And they just built a house, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to go visit her there. But it is very, very, very scary right now in that area with the storms. Okay, those are my cats. If you hear meowing and going on, they are the kitty boos. Karen does not have, she has an automatic. She does not shift. Is that what you mean on the car? Okay, Zelda, you never finished talking about the night terrors. Night terrors, you know, you get to the point where you can only know where some of these entities come from. And it can be literally anything. Yeah, Kelly, there it is bad. It is bad right there. She just wrote to me and said they're scared to death. It can literally be anything. You know, these black masses that we see, sometimes it's rare. I've seen not many, but when you do, they are blacker than black. I mean, you see this is black, but if you're in a black room or a dark room, you can see the outline of a black mass more than anything. Just wild. We don't know where they come from. There's not really an explanation. And it's I've seen people terrorized by these sort of things. Hold on a minute. I think I am blocked in my other chat, but British in Partnership, Richie uses British voice partnering with him. Hey, now I don't know which other chat you mean. Do you mean, I don't, because this is the only chat that I have, my darling. Do you mean for True Oracle, maybe? Because you should be able to go, you should be able to text through there. I've been, like Shadow People, that's right. I've been to the Lizzie Borden house. And it's funny because when Proctor said that Karen had a Fall River accent, that was the first thing I thought of. And when I was there, it was disturbing because I was with other people, and my husband at the time, who was a Navy officer, hated this. He just hated it. The family, they hated all this. And I would get tapped or pushed. I was in Rhode Island at the cliffs. Forget what they call those up there. They're beautiful, those big mansions on the cliffs. And we were taking a tour through one of them, and I got pushed very hard. You could see, I mean, it just got pushed, and he was so angry. So I had to really kind of back away with things. Need to know. There is no comment section for me on your other account. Do you mean on Crime Time with True Oracle? Because I'm sure you're not blocked. I don't know. I'm sure you're not. I'll check into it though, honey. I keep hearing stuff here. Yeah, Kelly, that's horrible to go through. That really is. I know people. My son would go, and I would hear him, and when he was a grown man. Let me check something here, my darling. Give me a second. Give me a second. Are you subscribed to that other channel? Need to know. Are you subscribed to True Oracle? Roxy, I've got you. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm going to switch accounts here. Make sure that I can see ya. One. Okay. I think it is set for subscribe only. Okay. I am subscribed over there. Okay. So you're watching from True Oracle. Okay. Well, thank you for that, because that's, thank you. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Because I have to set these to subscribe only, because wow, sometimes you get these groups that they just wear you out. Yes. Let me see. I left True Crime, had to come over to your, so I could comment. Oh, I wonder why you can't comment over there. Because I can see, I can see you over here. I'm looking at that account right now, and I can see Need to Know, and I can see, no, I can see you in that. I can see you in that chat. I could actually see quite a few people. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. But that's okay, my darlings. I don't, that's okay. But thank you for letting me know. There we go. The true crime has static. I don't know. There's nothing really I can do about that if that's got static over there. That's a YouTube thing. Karen says, we did an overnight paranormal at Lizzie's. Someone got scratched. I fell asleep on the chaise in Lizzie's bedroom, and I was woken up by it shaking violently. We caught orbs on a lock-off camera. Nice. I mean, not nice, but, you go to a paranormal outing to see things. So, yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing fine, my darling. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. I love Lizzie's. I would love to go back there. I hope to start traveling again. I don't know what's going on over there, Roxy. I can't really do anything about it. Let me see. Get up, get my daughter out of bed. Carrie, have to wait. Okay. Yeah, give us a thumbs up on both sides. We're really trying to get Crime Time with True Oracle up there. And when we get to, let me see how many subscribers we have now. A little over 3,000. Yeah, I see Need to Know on there now. I see a lot of you on there now. I don't know, my darlings. Thank you, though. Just an FYI, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I wouldn't remember. My husband would try to wake me up. Okay. Well, my darlings, oh my goodness, my equipment is hotter than fire. So I'm thinking what we may do is call it a night. And I'm going to have a bowl of chicken dumplings. I'm going to do a cleanse here. I feel bad that Bonnie was bothered. But when somebody does these sort of, they come into this and they've not experienced this before, it can really have an effect on them. And I hate that for her. I hate that. And I hope that she comes back. I've heard that Lizzie's house is not the same since I was a new owner, sadly. Well, you all have heard what's going on with the Conjuring house, right? And those people don't like me because you know why? I tell them that's all bull. With the Conjuring house is bull. It is bull. Now, do they have entities and that sort of thing there? Yes. Yes, they do. But the story behind it is wrong. It's wrong. So, but hey, when in Rome. When in Rome, right? Yeah, we're fine. I'm not close to her. Just say a little prayer for her, please, because she's really, bothered. I get bothered in big storms too. Cable Girl, I love this channel. Well, thank you so much because I love you. Listen, you guys, I live for Saturdays so I can come and see you. And I'm working on things. We'll do some more. Right now, where I'm at right now is very hard for me to go live and stream, and you see I've got cats and, you know, whatever. So I have not heard of the SK Mansion in Gardner, Mass. That would be awesome. Emerald is from Fall River. That's right. I used to love Emerald Lagasse. I love it that you guys are here. Green-eyed Southern Girl. I'm near Tennessee in Arkansas. My grandmother used to call it Arkansas, and it's been rough. It's headed there. Oh gosh, honey. That's just something else. But I love being here with you guys. I'm going to go back and listen to these sounds, and because I don't want anybody here and be scared. That's not fair. I mean, that's not something you want to be. And so I'll check it out. I'm going to try to debunk, because that's the first thing I do. I'm a debunker. So I'm not a henny penny that. Now you can see in my reactions, like to these EVPs of me, you know, oh my gosh, but I mean, that just is wild to me. But, oh, and let me get the name of this. It is called, oh, it started up again. No. Explore our apps. There's a ghost voice box, and this is called, what is it called? Oh, another word came through, and that is rock. While I'm looking to see, it is a ghost hunters, and I'll download this. I'll download these for us. Let me see this. No, that's not right. I'll find out what the name of this is. No, I don't want to do that. All right. Let me find out the name of this, and I'll give it to you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to come back tonight. I just kind of want to wait because we've been having this storms and winds and crack and bang and push and whatever. Oh gosh, it was voted one of the top 10 haunted places in Massachusetts. I do not think I don't think that our buddy Richie has ever been on a ghost hunt, and I want to kind of take it easy with him. So yeah, if y'all want to jump over to Turtle Boy, it's not going to hurt my feelings. Love him. If it weren't for him, I'm in the mood now. I just have to find out what this app name is. And as soon as I put it on here, hold on. She just wrote me a message and said, oh, they're setting up in their powder room. So they're getting ready for some really, really bad things. I'm sorry to hear that. It is called Ghost Hunting Tools. So Ghost Hunting Tools. I will. And you have to get it in the iStore. Is an Apple app. So there you are. It is Ghost Hunting Tools. I'll tell you what, I love doing this. We probably should read some cards, but I'm digging this. I know that you are too. But I think what I'm just going to do is, you guys are so funny. Anyway, I think I'm just going to chill out, relax, maybe watch. You know what? Admit, I had to um, binge watch Cobra Kai. I admit it, but I grew up with these guys. I mean, they're a little younger than I am, but I grew up with them. I have to watch them, right? I have to. Anyway, I'm going to find something to binge. I love you guys. I just heard somebody outside. Um, Thank you very much. I'm going to keep checking in with her. And thank you for being here. You guys make this channel. Once again, we have so much fun, and you have helped me with this channel so much. I literally want to help Crime Time with True Oracle. We're kind of finding our niche a little bit. Oh, it's on Android too? Okay. Okay. Now the one that I have, let me show you the other one that I have on here. Because the one on here that I have, it is Ghost Tube. Ghost Tube. It's that one. Now that one would probably scare it would scare Bonnie, because there's a lot of radio noise on that, and it would scare anybody. So it's one of those that sounds, sometimes people will take radios out and they'll work the knob on the frequency and they'll have it come through pretty quickly. And you hear all kinds of voices and talking and all this. It can be a little disturbing, because some of these voices, I mean, hello. So I don't really want to do that much on here. But anyway, all is well. Thank you so much. Mary Lewis, I found you a few weeks ago. I don't comment a lot because I'm terrible at typing. Well, darling, it's okay. And we just love to have you here. And thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best. Now, I'm going to try to put up a little housekeeping here. You want to hear the Ghost Tube? Oh, maybe next week we can. I'll try to set it up. But what I want to do is I wanted to try to plan a birthday party. So we have a birthday stream for Karen. Now, I probably won't do the EVPs. We'll do some card readings. And she's going to be 45, I think. So I was going to have her link for donations and ask everyone if they can donate either 45 cents or $4.50 or whatever the case may be. And would just, do a little Zelda birthday party for her. And then I'm going to really get, oh my gosh, Roxy. Oh my gosh, my darling, here we go. You are just fantastic. There we go. Thank you so much, Roxy. You are adorable. I appreciate you, my darling. So let's welcome Matt Deepa. Welcome to the Tarot Crime Lab Techs. I love dogs, 1970. What a cute name. I love that. Rescue. I love that. Welcome to our group, our community. You're going to love it here. Kale chips. Love it. Adam Lally's resignation. I see you, honey, all over the place. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Trump won 3. That's so funny. Thank you. Okay. Crystal Hilscher, welcome. Allison Cosgrove, so glad you're here. Lori Donnelly, hypnotherapist, thank you. And I'm not sure if I can say this right, Picavi. If it's wrong, my apologies, but welcome. We love you. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, you're 65 on the 26th too? Well, how cool is that? How cool is that? I love it. I love it. So I hope you're here. We'll sing happy birthday to you too. Don't worry if you're a one-finger typer. I am too. So don't worry about that. Crap, what was the ghost app again? Anyone? This app was Ghost Hunting Tools. Ghost Hunting Tools. I put it in the chat. And then this other one is Ghost Tube. Let me see. Let me see if it's... Oh, I turned the sound down on my phone. That's why you can't hear anything. I was going to see if we can get it to talk. Now this has got something like 15,000 words. And I want to do what? For some reason, you can't hear it. Well, one of these centuries. Here we go. Ghost Tube Box. And it's not doing anything. Why? Let me try this again. Let me try it again. Oh, it's not working. Well, that's what it looks like. Ghost Tube. You can see me talking. See, it really picks up. So it's one of those things you kind of sort of have to be quiet. And it's not, I think it's because I had my sound down. I'm going to have to restart my phone. So anyway, and then let's hear some, let me restart my phone. Let me restart my phone. So that way I can turn on the, no, I think it's because, see, I have to turn the sound down on this because this is what I'm set up to record this. What you guys see with this one. So I'm going to have to restart this one. Just give me a second. I'm going to restart it. Then March 15th, it's a Saturday. March 15th is my 50th year anniversary of reading cards. 50 years of reading cards. Oh, I know. Well, duh. I had my earpiece in. That's probably why I had my earpiece on. Let me turn it off. There we go. Turned it off. Well, I can tell the future, but I can't mess with my tech. So I'm going to have an anniversary party, and it just happens to be my birthday as well. So March 15th, we're going to have a birthday. I may try to start early. I don't know. March 15th. Yes. Yes. And I will be 65 years wild. So, and never thought I'd say that. Oh, really? Aw. All right, let's see. Low volume warning. Click here to fix. There we go. Can you hear this? Bonnie would really be scared. Record it.
Complaint.
And the voices are different. There's children, female, male. Thank you. Happy birthday, Christy. See. This is ghost tube or
Be prepared.
Be prepared. Did you hear that? Shaggy. Green-eyed Sook. This is
What?
this is Ghost Tube Box. VOX. You can get it in the. It's very popular. I use this when I go out a lot, but darlings, it runs your battery down. That's the hard part.
And I saw.
Shaggy. See, look at this man. Come on.
Love you.
Love you. You're welcome. There are 4 ghost tubes. Okay. It is. Let me see. Ghost Box. The Vox. VOX.
Wife.
And I have a
This is top of your money.
look at this man. He's my man. I have a subscription. It's like $2.99 a month. Shaggy.
Okay.
Red rum? Did you hear that? John or Berkey, are either one of you here? Either one of you here, John or Berkey?
We will lead the
Global's
news.
I'm recording this, so hopefully it will come out and I can save the recording with the words. John, are you there? John O'Keefe? John O'Keefe? Thank you. Shaggy. Angel. No. Walking around the cards. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I didn't hear because I was running my cake hole because of Shaggy Doodles. No, no, Angel, go sit down. Go play or something. Go on. See, it's completely different. It's based on a radio frequency. So that's why you get sounding like a lot of AM, FM stuff. Really? Oh, wow.
Kelly.
Did you hear it say? Did you hear it? Hello, Kelly. I'll have to be quiet. I'm keeping talking. Love you, James.
Anchor was the sky thing called
Sounds like a Brit.
I'm maybe
Yeah, we did too. My son used to have an Xbox that they took off the market because it would be picking up
and more.
EVP noises. Y'all remember that? I had to return it. It was freaking my son out too much. Okay, so let's do this, my darlings. Ghost Tube Original. And this, see, it calibrates. We'll see. It's listening now. So this one has, oh, there it's calibrated. It's listening. See, you can see me talking on there. It's very sensitive. So that's one. There's several versions. And then mine even has, where is it? It even has an SLS, which I don't have installed. So I don't care to see anything hanging around. So and then it's got one more thing, and it is this Ghost Tube Seer is unlike any other paranormal tool you use before. It leverages the power of modern artificial intelligence to generate unique visuals based on words selected. So bottom line, it will show you an AI rendition of what something looks like based on a word. Now, that could get kind of funky. I could get kind of funky. So no thanks on that one. This one doesn't have as many, oh, it's calibrated. This one does not have as many words loaded. And this particular one, the Ghost Tube original, an SLS. All right, darling. An SLS is, did you just hear that whisper to me? Let me go over to this one. Yes, my son is sensitive. He's probably a better reader than I am, and he doesn't want anything to do with it. It is a an SLS is, I forget what the technical name of it is, but it basically looks like a stick. It's, if you point it in a room and it looks like it picks up energy, so it kind of looks like a stick figure. Like if you have anything hearing around, that's what it is. I don't want to see anything hanging around. Bad enough that I hear it.
The whole lot. That good.
Okay, so an SLS is a structured, I had to look it up, a structured light sensitive. I just heard cool. John, is your energy here, my darling? Are you here? Do you have something you want to tell us?
Mom. Oh, that's easy. I'm playing. Be there.
Nice, and I.
See, this is completely different, but you can't see the words. Let me do something real fast.
You gotta pay.
I was thinking there was something that you could do to get the sting. Something that you could do to show the words, but it doesn't. It just records it. See, and then what, oh, I'm sorry. What you do is it shows up then in, so let me see if I can see what this says. I don't think it doesn't. All you can do is download it and then re-listen to it. That's all. I didn't even know they had a premium. It includes the seer. Maybe, you know what? We may want to do the seer one time. I don't know if any of you have seen that before. But a seer, like I said, was something that if it hears a word, it helps you by creating an AI, you know, so if you hear, If a child speaks, it'll show some type of a child. It's completely flippin' wild. And I heard the mob, yes. Oh, I did hear the mob. But it is, it's just, I don't like this one as well because you can't, and I can't talk, you know what I'm saying? And it's too quick, and you don't really have a record of the words in it, except that it except that it um, except that it just gives you a video, and it's the same thing. It's just a recording. I think it's kind of creepier in some way. Oh, well, hello, goodbye then. I think it's creepier in some ways. I'm not a real big fan. I know I heard the mob. So I'm not a real big fan of it. I like this little ghost hunting tool. Sometimes I got to tell you, they are hard to understand, Karen. And I've got to also tell you that sometimes in this business, oh, my darling Kim, oh, my darling, I hope you're okay. Okay. Hang in there. We're with you, sending you some great white light. So anyhow, my darlings, I like this other one, but what I was going to say is sometimes the cheapest gadgets are the best. And you know, one of my, I'm more grateful to you, Kim, you darling. Resident Evil was Jill Valentine, and then there's Alice, there's Leon. All that. Anyway, what worked the best for me was the old-fashioned cassette recorders. You know, where you have the little cassette tape and you put the cassette, and the recorder was about yay by yay, and you put the cassette recorder in, you put the lid down. That I've caught more on those. You can even, if you find a little kids one that's like a Fisher Price, the Fisher Price ones, I don't know what it is, but their microphones are very sensitive, and they pick up, I mean, it's crazy some of the stuff that you can pick up. So to me, sometimes the simplest thing, because now see, I can hear audible stuff sometimes. When I was in the Amityville house, I did. But sometimes, Nanny Shazzer, my darling, you get some rest. Love you with all our hearts. Thank you for being here. Good night, good night, good night. Yeah, those are big. Some of these big things are just too expensive. And they're, for me, I'm a paranormal enthusiast, but I don't really, when I go out now, like when we go out with Richie, oh, Kim, yes, absolutely, my darling. Absolutely. You are in our prayers for sure. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Good night, Nanny. Good night, everybody. But anyway, before we go, I don't really like to use equipment, but when I go out with Richie, I'll be using equipment because he's got to experience it. So usually I go out with the paranormal groups, and I'm the psychic, so I'm grounding and I'm doing all these things and watching for things and listening. Well, we're about to say goodnight, Nanny. So we're about to say goodnight. because the storms are starting to kick and I hear the wind outside. So, but it's crazy. What is the deal with it? Because they've never really been sent away properly. The Amityville house, there were some things that were kept there. And plus, there's still the red stuff splattered on some of the walls in the upstairs bedrooms with the kids. And it never, like, ow, Sammy. Sammy just jumped on my leg. This is Sammy, the mother of all living. Yes, Microdots Richie. Microdots Richie and I will be doing a get together. We're going to have a little haunt. We're going to have a lot of fun. So, but this is Sam. You can hear she's huffing because she's mad at mommy. Look at her. She sits around and thinks about red rum. But so anyway, I mean, there's a lot, but anyway, back. Hello. Sorry. You see, I get distracted, especially when some little furry thing jumps up and grabs my leg. Hello. So there's still a lot of residual energy there. There's still a lot of, there's evil in that house. So it's going to take probably a demonologist to go in there. And quite frankly, if I were there, I would set up some iron barriers and go for. But see, I don't want to mess with that stuff. I don't want to take on a demon. Hello. I just don't want to do that. And I'm not a trained demonologist. It would take either an exorcist or a demonologist to do that. And nobody allows anybody to go in that house. The last paranormal group that they had in that house were the Warrens right after it happened. And they had a couple of other psychics that were in there as well. And it was like crazy weird. And so that's why it just needs to be hanging in there. This little chicken here tells me if you see one bit of the bottom of the food bowl that is shining through, look out. She feels like she's starving to death and she won't, so I have to make sure that the food bowl is filled. That's number one. And then she tells me when she's out of water, she'll come up and start licking her lips and looking at me like, I need some fresh water. Put the phone down, put your videos down, put the cards down, mommy. It's all about me. This is my Sam. Look at her. She's a hateful little thing, but I just love her. She beats everybody up all the time, including me. Don't you, Sammy? This is my girl. She's old. She's older now. She has to sleep. Listen, I told somebody the other day, they said, Zelda, you need to be in a relationship. And I said, first of all, that's not something that I'm looking for. I don't care about that. And I've had my time. I love my life independently, how it is. I've manifested this. I'm manifesting even better. One day that might change, but until it does, I have these people. And you know what? There wouldn't be any room in my little bed anyway, because I've got everybody that wants to pile in and sleep with mama, because it's like they never see me. I can't even go outside to get the mail or take the trash out. They're all sitting in the window like, when is she coming back? Are we going to starve to death? Oh, what's happening? This is water, Sammy. You don't need any. I love you, but I won't drink after you. So this is that. So my darlings, yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love it. My Goonie barks at the water bowl. See, they're so smart. They really are. They're smart. This one plays fetch with me. There's somewhere around here, there's a little green, weird looking little something or other. And it's, I don't know, used to be stuffed with something like, I don't, some type of catnip, and that's gone. So there just a remnant of cloth remains. And she will grab that and she'll come over to me and I'll toss it and she'll run and get it. We play catch. Hello, Sammy, mommy's girl. We play catch, and then, she does that for a little bit until somebody else decides they want to jump in, and then it's all over. It's all well and good. And then boom, it's done. Cynthia, I'm in the same place, Zelda. My dogs take up my bed and no room for anyone else. Well, you know what? These guys are less drama. These guys are less drama. And I do what I want to. I mean, I eat what I want to. I probably shouldn't. I eat what I want to. I go where I want to. If I want to walk around the house with my hair in pigtails and, wear plaid and stripes all at the same time, or if I don't want to put any makeup on, I can do that. I don't have to feel weird. I can be myself. I don't have to worry about, anything like that. And besides, I don't want an old man. Yuck. So that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. So I love my babies. I love my babies. Elizabeth Butler, my bird Bubbles, yells at my husband and kids when they start to leave a trail of crap. Isn't that funny? It's hilarious. She is my minion doing my dirty work. That is hilarious. I love it. I would love to have a raven. I would love to have a raven or a blackbird. I would just love it. I would just love it. Yeah, Karen, a little green sub could be a piece of broccoli, a green bean, or a little toy. That's really what it is. That's hilarious. Judgment-free zone. You're absolutely right. I cannot tell you how many relationships I have been in where it is failed miserably because someone had an idea of what they wanted me to do or to be. And of course, I'm just too old to comply. And I'm not old. I'm just getting started. I'm not even old. So, no, I just plan on being around till I'm about 100 and some. And maybe one of the days I'll be coming through the EVPs. Oh, I love it. There we go. Cynthia says at 65, it would be a companionship. That's it. I have friends and I am content. You know what? I kind of don't even want that. I hate to say it. A lot of drama out there. A lot of drama. A lot of drama. I put blackbird stickers on my windows, and the blackbirds in the neighborhood started coming around more. They talk and follow me in the car. So they are so intelligent. They really are. And it's just amazing. I don't think these guys would take that very well, though. Oh, Amy. Juror just confirmed that it was 20 or 12-0 on both counts for Karen to Turtle Boy. Well, you know what? There's one thing, I think that's great, but at this point, there's not really anything you can do about it. I mean, what are you going to do? And, these people are afraid. You can't really fight it. If the Supreme Court says that's it, it's it. I'm interested in knowing what they have, but it's like, what are you going to do? Right? What are you going to do? Kim says, thank you so much for those have so lovingly given me your good wishes, loving attention for healing. Precious, you are gently wrapped light and strength. My darling, sending you across the miles such good healing energy. We want this healing to manifest for you. It is so important. You deserve to be well. And we command all that sickness away from you and out of your body in Jesus' name. Amen. My neighbors think I'm nuts because I called the crows my darling, my son, my kids. You know what? Have you ever heard of a mourning dove? You know, the ones that have that little song thing before it rains. That's what I do. I go outside and I hear them before it rains, and then I'll stand there. You see them flying around, and then I'll stand there and go, ooh, 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 ooh. That's me. That's me. That's what I do. Look, she knows it too. She's like, Mom, please stop. Oh, wow. The jurors also admitted to being intimidated by in the family backstairs. Well, dear God in heaven, of course. Who did that? Yeah. And we all know that. But what are you going to do? I mean, see, here's the thing. What are you going to do? You know what? If it were me, and I've already done this, I would have someone, an attorney, formally write to Pam Bundy. Now, some attorneys don't agree with that. That's okay. I would still do it. I would tell Turtle Boy, write to Pam Bondi. That's who I would write to. I'm going to tell you this. The governor of Massachusetts is on the watch list right now anyway for some of her shenanigans that she's pulling, and not throwing shade, not going to get into it. But the fact that she's on the watch list right now and she's the one who appointed Auntie Bev, there's a problem. There's a problem. So, yeah. Cynthia, one woman, I'm done being their mother. Oh, I love my doves. You just caught Goonie's attention by your cooing. So, isn't that funny? My gosh. See? How can I be such a free spirit? I don't want anybody standing there going, no, don't you do that. That doesn't look right. Well, whatever. Go away. Amy, yes, I agree. Straight to Pam Bondi. Because where else are you going to go? And I'm not even so sure about this new Leah Foley, who is the new U.S. District Attorney for Massachusetts. I'm not even so sure I'm not even so sure about that. I don't know. Well, Pam Bondi is in that position. So, we have to do what we can do. I mean, I think Josh Levy could have probably done a little bit more. I'm sorry. I think he could have. It is very courageous. Hopefully the defense can talk to him and get clues as to what wasn't working. I would say that's the only thing that they could do is to take notes. They're going to have a huge Pam Barbie, right? She's beautiful for her age. They're going to have a tough time finding a jury. Sorry, they just are. They just are. They're going to have a tough time. And I'm wondering if it's even going to happen after all these motions. First of all, I don't see that it's even going to happen April 1st. And Auntie Bev wants this done because for a retrial, you have so many days that you have to have this done, or else it's over by law. And I think that drop dead date, that's bad, isn't it? But anyway, that date is it's going to be on in July sometime. Cynthia, good question to you, my darling. And you know what? I will not be, because I want to hear attorney commentary. So I will most likely be in with attorney Melanie Little. And you don't know, maybe a little bit with EDB, but especially with attorney Melanie Little, I will be there. And then I will definitely be reading cards and doing all this. Yes, Karen, thank you so much. They have 1 year, so they have until July 1st. And you know, the last time it took forever with Lollygag, right? And it just took so long that I think she's very concerned. But you know, with all these news, I'm excited. I want to know what this Rule 48, what it has to do with all this stuff. All these motions, there's just no way. And she can push it, but you know, listen, I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to read that motion for dismissal. And can you imagine? I mean, I can see this thing going on Tuesday for a day or two, because they're going to be going through everything. And she has not confirmed Mark Betterow yet, so probably he's going to be there and they're going to confirm Mark Betterow. It is going to be something else. So I'm like, I won't be calling in, but hello, I'm going to be there because I want to see all this. But anyways, my darlings, I may slip into Turtle Boy's live and say hello and see what's going on over there. I want to check around and make sure that we are okay and everything is fine. And I gotta tell you, I am so happy that you all are here tonight. And thank you so much for everything that you do for me and this channel. And I really love you. And if you haven't, go over to Crime Time with True Oracle. I left that pinned in the chat for you. And if you can go over there and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I would really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much, my darlings. I'm going to say goodnight to you and wish you all the best. Maybe Hank's defense is to run the clock out. I don't think so. I think he's just got that spirit about him. He's got a spirit. Maybe. I don't know. He's just got a spirit. So thank you, my darlings. We love you here. We love you. I don't think Marie with True, my mod, is here right now, but that's okay. She loves you too. And we're just having such a wonderful thing. Karen says the Rule 48 relative to the power of the courts to regulate the conduct of attorneys who practice therein and discipline whose actions fall short of anticipated standards. Listen. For Hank, of all people, don't you think that's the pot calling the kettle black? The person who doesn't give the Sally Port videos, don't get me started. I cannot wait to see what's going on. He's doing this, pardon me, thank you, Sammy. He's doing this to deflect because they don't have it. All right, Sammy. So anyway, it sounds like it is a professional ethics, and he's accusing the defense. Hello? Crazy. Just crazy. Yeah, Patricia, we started it about 3.5 hours ago. So I'm sorry, but you can go back and listen. I am going to go back and see if I can hear some of this stuff that a lot of us were hearing, or a lot of you were hearing. Anyway, more stuff coming out. More. I've got to tell you, I'm just so pleased. Thank you so much for being here again. I love you, and I'm going to see you again very, very soon. Watch for more videos. It's all coming out. Watch. I think tomorrow I'm going to clean house, so that way my bathroom doesn't look like a crime scene. and it doesn't already, but I don't want it to look like that. Hank has nothing. They don't have anything. This is them posturing. If they had something, we would know it. They make a big deal over everything and they have nothing. Anyway, thank you. Hi, Allison. Okay, Cosgrove. Congratulations to the winners tonight. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. That's it. Thanks again, everybody. Much love from my house to yours. And you all be good and have a great, big, beautiful weekend. And I'll see you again very soon. Big hugs.